Hello healers, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we have another fun pick a card video, and this one is all about what is the love history of your future spouse. And this one was requested by one of my subscribers. Thanks very much, Anne, for subscribing and for asking for this video. So this one is what you requested, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope you all enjoy that. Okay, so this is an interesting one. So if you think about someone that you already have in your life, or you may have, in the future, okay, your future spouse, just to know their love history. Have they been hurt? Do they carry loads of, luggages with them to this new relationship with you? Or what happened to them in the past? So you may be able to understand why they behave the way they do with you, okay, and may be able to help you out, and maybe help the two of you in any way, okay. So whether you have this person already or not in your life, there's no problem. Just think about your spouse or your future spouse and understanding their um, love history. So what happened to them that they are the way they are right now, okay. Normally say grow with your gut feeling. Your first choice is most likely the right one. This one is going to be group number 1, 2, and 3, and the timestamp will be below. My details and the cards that I use too will be below if you want to contact me, or if you want to have the cards for yourself. This is going to be general, but still I hope it will resonate in any way, and if it does, let me know. So leave me a comment, subscribe if you're not yet, and I'm always happy to hear from you. Again, group number 1, 2, and 3, timestamp below. Thanks for watching. Group number 1, if you chose this lovely dice crystal, we leave here to help us out. Just to let you know, I'm gonna have the cards and the charms as well, okay, that I have here, and I'm gonna throw some charms as well to add on to the reading, okay. So what is your future spouse or spouse love history? Okay, first card is the Tower. We also have the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. We also have, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. We have the work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. We have prayers and wishes. We also have meditation for clarity. Okay, I'm gonna go through all those cards here as well. Okay, so just starting here with the tarot cards. Interesting here with the Tower and the Ten of Swords. There is no doubt that this person had to start over, okay. Something was destroyed here on their life, someone who really betrayed them, and this has been really, you can see here the picture, someone who got really hurt in the past, okay. They had to like start from zero or start all over again, okay. They had to rebuild their confidence and be able to communicate properly, but all this hurt, and they were really hurt, okay. These two together is like someone who maybe have betrayed them, and something that really caused them to doubt themselves. But this here, after they rebuilt all through this destruction and the tower and the pain that they have been through, okay, and it may be not just one person, okay, like it may not be just a one betrayal. It could have been that this happened again and again, because these two together is like this person was really hurt in the past, okay. But then they actually finally, I feel like they understood their patterns and what was causing that, and they were able to become here, doesn't matter man or woman, okay, this is just like the energy of the card. They became this Queen of Cups, which is really someone who is able to uh, communicate properly and understand their feelings, their emotions, someone who is emotional as well. But together with the Two of Pentacles is someone who is balanced, okay, someone who was able to balance their emotions. And maybe this happened here because of course there was some part of from their side as well, okay. It's not because someone, he was just he or she just hurt and betrayed because of only one side. We cause this to ourselves too, okay. We go through the same patterns over and over, choosing the same kind of people, choosing the same type of behavior, or the attitudes that they brought to these past relationships as well caused this, okay. Doesn't mean that they were just the victim here. It's just that's how it ended up, right? So in this case, but in any case, after all of this, they were able to mature as well and bring more stability to their lives and be more clear with their emotions. Okay, they are in a much better place now. You can see here with the other cards, we do have the look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So maybe this person is, or you are, I don't know, you see if it resonates, Sagittarius. Okay, and look at the bigger picture. So they were able to look at this and understand, look at the bigger picture, look at the situation and analyze why did this happen, and they were able to grow with this and move on and become a more balanced person and more someone who can communicate better. Okay, so this, like they understood that this was something that was supposed to happen and for them to grow. All right, so we do have work through your fears here with the new moon in Scorpio. So it could be that you are or they are, okay, Scorpio or Sagittarius, okay, or someone that maybe they dealt with someone who was a Scorpio or Sagittarius here when they were dealing with this hurt. All right, so in any case, work through your fears. They were able to work through their fears to become this more balanced person who want someone who could communicate better. All right, we do have here meditation for clarity. So they were able to communicate and take time for themselves, okay, and maybe connect with the higher powers as well. Doesn't mean meditation specifically, but it could be for some, of course, but it could be just taking time for themselves and be able to connect with themselves and have more clarity of understanding themselves. You can see like she's looking here at the water like her own reflection. So this person was able to reflect on themselves, on their attitudes, on how did the things, you know, happen. Why did this come to this point of so much hurt? Okay, they definitely grow up from this situation, and we have here prayers and wishes. And so right now they definitely just have like this feeling like they understand the past, but they have prayers and wishes, like they have a good out a good look, a good feeling for the what is to come. Okay, they have prayers and wishes and good wishes as well, like for the future. Okay, they have a good way of seeing what is to come, and they have a positivity back into their lives. Okay, because of the hurt, because they grew up from that, right? So that's this definitely is someone who understood why something happened. Okay, and I don't feel like they are bringing to their future relationship or to this relationship right now so much of this pain. Okay, I feel like they did learn from it. They were able to look at themselves and see what they have done as well to cause this, okay, patterns or anything like that, and they have like a very positive view of the future, whether they are ready with you or not, and in a way that they have uh, good wishes for the future now, and they're bringing something much more positive and someone who can communicate better. So someone who definitely grow up here from the past hurts. Okay, so this is someone who would really be able to communicate much better and overcome. Okay, this is someone who did overcome their past hurts, all right, and are in a much better place now, much more balanced area of their life, communicating better. Okay, so definitely someone who was hurt. Okay, this is what happened in their love history, but was definitely able to overcome that and grow from this, and they have a much more positive view now of what they want for the future. So I feel like they know as well what they want with the whether they are with you or they will be with you at some point. It's that they know what they want in this next relationship, in this next phase of their lives. Okay, because they know what they don't want as well. They understand very well why things happen. They were able to look at themselves in the mirror, the patterns. Okay, they were able to grow from this. So, and work through the fears as well. Very, very clear here. This person did grow up, can communicate much better. All right. So, definitely it would be someone that you would be able to communicate and talk properly. Okay, let's use the charms here just so we have a little bit more clarity. I have the bowl of charms here. All right. So, sorry for the noise, but just to mix a little bit here for you guys. Okay. right, interesting here with the butterfly. All right, definitely someone who have been through transformation. We do have some letters here in case it's your initials or their initials, you know. If it's not, don't worry, it could be for someone else. All right, and we do have here I, F, D, and A. And we do have here inner strength for sure, someone who is flexible, cut away anything that was not serving, transformation, okay, guide as well, was able to be guided. Very interesting here, loads of inner strength, okay, and the bond, right? This is someone, okay, this is the commitment ring here, okay, definitely a strong bond that they can have with you right now because of what happened. Someone who is stable as well financially, all right, and protected. Okay, there is angels. Definitely someone who we should hold on to. All right, so they have gone through some hurt, but definitely someone who grew up and transformed into someone else, and you can trust someone who likes to travel as well. Have gone through so much, okay, but became much more flexible and someone who is committed as well. Okay, so if you want to hold on to and wise, okay, here with the elephant rings, so definitely someone who's much wiser now, definitely connected here with the cards in a way that they are flexible, transform, had a transformation in their lives. Very interesting here, was able to cut away what was not serving, and loads of inner strength here, they had to use it here. The butterfly again here, so the transformation was like a big thing in their life. Okay, very interesting person here, group number one, and someone that I feel like you would be able to talk through if you have any issues and understand where they're coming from, because they have been hurt and they know how to overcome things. Okay, very interesting person here. So again, I hope this resonates and help you out in any way. I hope you like with the charms as well. And again, thanks very much to the subscriber who requested this, and I hope you enjoyed. And if it resonates, if it helps you out in any way, do let me know, leave me a comment. You know, I'm always happy to hear from you. Thanks very much for watching group number one. Group number two, if you chose this lovely white heart crystal, we leave here to help us out. Just so you know, I'm going to use the charms as well, okay? Not just the cards, but the charms as well to add on to the reading so we understand a bit more. What is the love history of your future spouse or spouse if you have someone already? We have the Page of Cups, we have the Lovers, we have the Empress, the Six of Pentacles. We also have the emotions are running high. We have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. We have affirmations for acceptance, and we have gratitude and thanks. Okay, interesting here. Just to start with the tarot cards here, group number two, with the Page of Cups here and the Lovers. I feel like maybe this person did marry young, okay, and they, or maybe they had a serious relationship when they were younger, okay, and like not being able to communicate as well, so maybe they even have a child, okay, with someone else that they don't have anymore, right, because they are with you or they will be with you, or but this is something that they grew apart, okay, and they were like young lovers, and feel like this is really someone who, like I said, maybe they even had a child with someone else, but this they grew apart, okay, and they are not there anymore, but it did finish in a positive way, okay. They understood that they were growing apart. Maybe for some of you they did have a child together, maybe not, okay, but definitely there was some young love there that lasted a while for this person, and they were really happy for a bit, and but they grew apart in a way that they knew it was time to move on, and they move on like without any drama, all right. So I feel like even if it was just one person or if it was a few different people in their lives, they had like being able to move on from previous lovers or previous relationships or even just one serious relationship without any issues. For some of you, they did get married, and for some of you, like they even had a child together, okay, or like a serious relationship, like and had a child together with someone else. But this doesn't mean that they have any attachment anymore. Okay, this was just like a phase. They grew up. This was like someone who maybe was involved really young with this serious commitment, and they grew up, okay, and definitely had like understood and was able to move on without the drama. All right, or maybe it could have been some drama. It doesn't mean that it's always easy to leave someone behind, especially if you have connections like a child and all that. But what I'm saying is, whatever happened, like if there was any bit of drama, like because it's not easy to end anything, it's not the case anymore. Okay, this is like it's all resolved, and they are in a new phase of their lives where they're planting things and they want to grow with someone else. Okay, they feel like they wanted to grow and see what else is there for them. Okay, they are ready to love again. All right, so emotions are running high, so I definitely feel like there could have been some emotions in the past, but they are using this right now to be able to look for someone else or look to something that they really want. They really are hopeful to have a connection. Okay, we have the new moon cycle begins, and the new moon is in Libra. So maybe this person is Libra, or maybe you are Libra, or you know what it is, of course. But this is a new romantic cycle that is beginning. So they do have hopes to start all over with you without issues. Okay, they definitely don't have any problems with their past. They're just hopeful for the future with you, and like in a romantic way, in someone who's really committed as well. Okay, and we do have here affirmation and acceptance in a way that they do accept you and they do accept them as well. Okay, so they are in a different phase of their lives now, and they do want to bring this to this new phase with you. Okay, so it's someone who definitely have been through serious relationship in the past, but it's not affecting them at all in the present. They just have some, they accepted, okay, what happened, they work through it, and it's really someone who is mature now. Okay, I have a feeling. And we have here the gratitude and thanks as well, which again, someone who is grateful for their past, someone who understands themselves, is grateful for the lives they have right now. Okay, so they're happy with themselves the way they are, like the way that things worked out, and they are really someone happy that could bring you happiness as well and can bring themselves some happiness with this new phase of their life. Okay, very positive person here as well. All right, in a way that they grew up. Maybe it was not always like this. Okay, because this is we are talking like young love, and a bit of drama is always related to that, but in a way that they are someone who really grown up from this, and just is just looking for the future. Okay, the next steps of their lives in a positive, very positive way. So someone who you would be able to communicate well, and you'd be able to talk through without issues, be able to understand each other. No much drama here at all. Okay, which is lovely. We do have the charms as well that I want to add on here to the reading. Okay, so just I have the ball here, just adding on here to you. I'm taking loads of them, doesn't mean I'm going to read each of them, just to add here. We do have letters, so in case it's your letter or their initials or your initials, or if you can make up any words, it's here. Okay, and the first one here is D. I have loads of letters. I, we do have X, we do have Y, we do have E, and I think we do have other letters here as well. S and D, another D. Okay, D. Anyway, we do have here, all right, someone who's really um have no masks. Okay, have been able to take away any masks, loads of inner strength, someone who has been able to move on without to a much better place without issues. Okay, someone who can see clearly things, transformation as well, protection from the angels, someone who can really see clearly. Okay, this is showing here like over and over, someone who can give back and have luck as well on their side. There's a little bit of magic and probably romance, okay, involved with this person. Some luck here and wisdom as well. Okay, someone who can cut away any fears, anything that is not serving them. You have here the word imagine. Okay, So someone who was able to have imagination and can imagine their lives going okay with you as well. Someone who can hold on seriously and who would love to treat you like a princess, like even if it's a female one, someone who hold you very high. Okay, loads of inner strength. Okay, here and someone who is really with not wearing any masks. Okay, this can see the mask is the other way around, which means the mask is off. You can see what you see is what you get. Okay, they're not hiding anything from you, and this is like it's like a progress in your life that like they wanted to progress. Okay, slowly in your life here. There's magic here related to this relationship now. Okay, the new phase now that you can get with this person. Okay, it's lovely, and they definitely were able to cut away anything that was not serving them. Okay, so this is someone who could trust and can see clearly the future. Okay, those are the letters. Maybe we can make up a word, or if it's your initials or their initials. So I hope it helps you out. And to clarify a little bit here with the charms as well, I hope you like that. But this is definitely someone who is much more positive and is a grown up person. Okay, a grown up person who has doesn't mean older, or it could be in some cases for you, but even if it's not, it's definitely someone who is a much more mature person. Definitely a bit older for some of you, but a mature person, okay, who can have a much more positive and gratitude and thanks. Okay, again, someone who is positive and are grateful for their past and understand what happened and is able to move forward with their lives and have this bring this positivity to your relationship now. Okay, and your future relationship, or your relationship if you're starting right now, or something that is coming your way, because this person is very positive as well, and can be a very positive influence in your life. Okay, so this could be someone that is just what you need in your life right now. Okay, to move away and see life from a different, more positive in perspective as well, and have more gratitude into your life as well. Bring that into your life. They will be able to help you to see that way as well. Okay, very beautiful here. Lovely story here for this person here, how they grew up and can bring so much positivity into their own lives, and they can bring that to your life too. Okay, so I hope it helps you out and resonating anyway, and if it does, let me know, leave me a comment. I'm always happy to hear from you. And if it helps you out, or if you're not subscribed yet, do subscribe. I have loads of more interesting videos here for you. Okay, again, very positive here. Thanks very much. Group number 2. Group number 3, if you chose this beautiful rose quartz heart-shaped crystal, we leave here to help us out. What is the love history of your spouse or future spouse? Okay, just so you know, I'm gonna add on the charms as well to the reading, not just the cards. Okay, we do have the Ten of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. We have a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. We have expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. We do have speak your mind, and we do have learn from life. Okay, interesting here, group number 3, with the Ten of Wands next to the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. This is someone who had some issues in the past of taking too much into their shoulders, and had issues, whether it's on their side or the other side of the other person involved, with the jealousy and someone holding on too much. You can see here on the picture, all right, how she's holding on here to everything, and feeling, because of the feeling of left out, someone who didn't feel like good enough. Okay, maybe that's the way the other person made them feel, and they were definitely taking too much, okay, into their shoulders in these past relationships. So it could be more than one relationship that caused this, but I have a feeling that one specific stronger person into their lives that was trying to control as well and hold on to them very much. And they did accept for a while, but it was too much to bear. Okay, and they never felt like good enough, trying everything that they could, and they could not please this person, and that's why it ended up, of course, because this person is with you or will be with you. But in any case, after all these troubles, okay, this is someone who was able to really start again. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles here, I see like I feel like they focus a lot on career or something like that, that took away their, you know, their mind from the past hurts. Okay, someone who decided to simply focus on something else, and there may be someone who stayed single for a while just to be able to move on, okay, and was able to move on. Okay, this is not someone who's holding on to the past. Okay, time to give rather than take. Okay, they understood that, like, they were giving too much, okay, with the 10 of Wands here, to this past relationship or relationships, and that they were able to understand to give themselves some value and say, like, it's supposed to be a balance, it's supposed to be a give and take here, and they were not going through that. Okay, and again, new moon in Virgo, so maybe they are Virgo, or maybe the person involved with them, or even you. Okay, it could be that just they understand that this new phase of their life, they want someone who's gonna have give and take. So it could be you, the Virgo. Okay, and they expect powerful change. So this person here is definitely able to have a beautiful, powerful new relationship, a new change into their lives, because they grow up from this. Okay, and they decided to, they definitely learn from life. They understood it, like they learned, okay, their lesson here. Okay, and they know what they want into someone else, or what they don't want, or what they want. Okay, they are able to speak their mind. Okay, speak your mind is here. So they're able, you can see here, there's two people as well who are communicating, so they're able to communicate with love and speak their mind. But maybe this is someone who, maybe you would be having some fights sometimes, because they really wanted to make sure their point is you know, that make sure that they speak their mind, but someone who is coming from a loving place. Okay, maybe someone who you will have some fights because they're trying to make sure you understand their point of view. You understand that's a give and take. So this person, if they feel like they're taking too much, they're giving too much, they're not receiving, they will be speaking out. Okay, this is not someone who will accept to just give, because it will again remind of them of the past, so they won't want to have that again happening to their lives. So they will make sure to speak out, and that doesn't mean fight, but they, it could be in some cases, but they definitely someone who will be able to communicate and make sure that they will receive as much as they give, and they will give as well. Okay, it's a beautiful new phase that they want into their lives with the powerful change here. But someone who will not leave it just coming back to this. Okay, anytime they feel like is the balance is not there, they will be communicating, they will be trying to fix that. Okay, and sometimes in a loving way, sometimes a bit straightforward, and it could cause some fights as well. But just so you understand where they're coming from, is because they have been hurt and they have been carrying on too much in the past. Okay, they don't want that anymore in their lives, because they have learned. Okay, they have learned here, so they learn from their life is here, so they did learn what they don't want. So they are always making sure to communicate that very clearly. All right, I do wanted to add the charms here as well. Okay, I have the bowl of charms here, just to mix them a little bit here. Okay, let's try to hold on to as much as possible. Okay, we do have some letters here as well, so it could be your initials, their initials, or you could make up some words there. I don't know. We do have here C, E, J, N, P. We do also have W. Okay, so we have here, okay, someone who is really wise, okay, and someone who is committed now. All right, with this is the wedding ring here, again another ring here. Okay, someone who's definitely committed, and someone who is introspective as well. Okay, wise and able to see things clearly, because they can see a progress into their lives. They have done everything they could, okay, to not, they at least they try to do everything they can to not have the same issues they had in the past. Okay, they're very wise and they're very analytical as well, in a way that they're always checking, okay, where they are in their lives, if it's really bringing them somewhere good, or if, is it coming back again to the same patterns. It's someone who is really aware of how things went bad and is trying to avoid that at all costs. Okay, but someone who is uh, really committed as well. All right, and someone who is a free spirit as well, in a way that they like to have their freedom, but they are committed, but they wouldn't be someone who would be holding on this way here because they had issues with jealousy in the past. Okay, so someone who was really jealous, so they are committed. Okay, but they like their freedom as well. So it's not someone, it's not because they wanted to do anything wrong or anything like that. They are committed, so you can trust them, and you can trust them to go out and have some time for themselves as well without any issues. Inner strength, lots of inner strength here. Okay, and someone who can have fun as well. All right, and someone who you can, who's protected as well by the angels. You can hold on, have lots of things going on. Okay, they're able to bring things, okay, roll into their lives here. Okay, they're able to make things roll their way here. Someone who can get out of any situations, really someone who has luck as well. And interesting here. Okay, someone who you can um, hold on to in a way that will protect you and will provide for you as well. Okay, someone who can really communicate well in a way that they did grow up from the past and they don't want to repeat the past at all. Okay, so very interesting here. Okay, connected with the cards. Okay, definitely someone who had some issues here with someone holding on, the jealousy and all that, but they grow up. Okay, they did focus on something else and they grow up big time, and they are very good at communicating that because they really don't want to go back to the way the things were, or the way the things that happened into their life. They don't want that repeating at all. Okay, so very interesting here. I hope it helped you out in any way, but definitely someone who grew up, and you should be able to communicate well and have a balanced life here. Okay, who's looking into both sides, give and take here is a big thing for them. All right, so very interesting here. Okay, group number 3. If it does help you out, if it resonates in any way, do let me know. Leave me a comment, subscribe if you're not, and I hope this helps you out. But beautiful grown up and person here who has learned from the past. Okay, do let me know if it resonates. Leave me a comment. You know, I'm always happy to hear from you. Again, thanks very much for watching group number 3.